Welcome everybody. Welcome to round 14.life. If you like what we're doing, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. What I want to talk to everybody today about is the struggle. The struggle everybody goes through. We like to refer to the struggle as our round 14. How did you get through your round 14? How many round 14s have you had in your life? Lord knows I've had too many. So the struggle. I like to say that the struggle is a gift. A gift? How is that possible? The struggle is a gift. The struggle will be your best teacher. Your struggle will teach you who your friends are and aren't, who's going to stand close to you when you need a tough time, when you're going through a tough time, when you're going through your round 14. The struggle, believe me, people that aren't your true friends, they're not going to be around when you're going through your struggle. If you're lucky, you have one or two people that want to deal with the things that you're dealing with. Most of the time, people are happy that it's not happening to them. So the struggle will teach you who your real friends are. The struggle is a motivator. How is that possible? How could the struggle motivate? Well, when you're going through your round 14 and you're struggling, and you don't want to be there. You don't want to stay there. So what's going to keep you going? You have to be motivated. You have to keep them up. Never put them down. You have to keep fighting. The struggle will motivate you to get to the other side. The struggle is what's going to teach you and ultimately make you the person, man or woman, that you are to this day. I know I'm a different person, having gone through my round 14s and my struggle. I was a different person back then, and I'm definitely a different person, and I think for the better. I wouldn't change anything. Well, maybe a little bit, but not too much, to go through that struggle. It really helped me get through a lot of things in life. And it helps you in the business world. It helps you in your relationships. It'll help you get through your day. Think about if you're competing with somebody in the business world. You're competing even in a boxing match. Your competition, maybe he or she didn't go through struggles. So when things go tough in that boxing match, or in your business, when things go tough in your business, they don't know how to react to it. They've never been through tough times. They've never been through a round 14. They've never been through a struggle. Now you, going through a struggle, have seen it all. You've had people calling you. You've been through ups and downs, and you don't know how you're going to get through the next day, the next week, the next month, even through the year. So when something happens in a competitive arena, whether it be athletic, whether it be in business, it's not a problem. You know you're going to get through it. You know you're going to get to the other side. That's what the struggle does. The struggle teaches you and gifts you to get to the other side. It tells you that it's going to be okay. You're going to hurt for a little while. You're going to get down on one knee, but you're going to get up. And when you get up, that's when you continue to move on. The struggle, like round 14.life, the struggle teaches us never to put them down. And that's our motto here in round 14. Never put them down. And if you follow that through the struggle to get to the other side, you will ultimately get there. And you have to set goals, short-term, long-term goals, when you're in the struggle. Because then, if you set a short-term goal for next week, for next month, you're going to be better. You want to be better or a little further advanced than where you were a week ago or a month ago. Long-term, how about a year from now? Where do you want to be a year from now? When I used to call your online banking, I used to call on the phone, and I used to call my bank to see how my balance was when I was going through financial tough times. At one point, I would call up, and the recording, I couldn't even believe they wasted a recording session on this. The recording said you have $0.16. I had to laugh. I was crying, and then I was laughing at the same time. I must have listened to that recording 10 or 15 times. You have $0.16 in your balance. But guess what? After I laughed and after I cried, I made sure the next month it was going to at least say you have $10 in your savings account. And then after that, $20. Until a year after that, I was way past that point of 0.16 cents. A memory I'll never forget. So that's what the struggle, that's why it's a gift. It gives you an advantage over everybody else in life who hasn't gone through a struggle. And somebody gets a flat tire, hasn't been a struggle, it's the end of the world. You get a flat tire, it's like, oh, I got to call AAA or I got to fix it. You know how to deal with problems. You know how to deal with issues because that's what you went through. So remember, the struggle is a gift. The struggle, once we survive, will give you an advantage over everybody else. The struggle will give you an advantage over your competition. When you're in the ring, if you're boxing, and you went through some tough times in working out and trying to get through that fight, and your competitor, maybe he didn't train so hard. Maybe he doesn't have to struggle. Maybe he just went on that God-given ability. Well, guess who's going to come out on top? The guy who never puts him down, or girl, who never puts him down, who keeps moving forward. People, when you're going through your round 14, please remember, the struggle is a gift. Once you get to the other side, you will be unstoppable. If you like what we're doing, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We have many more interviews coming up. Check our online store for clothing. Thank you, everybody.